Canada's sudden deportation crisis, students at risk. Welcome back to Travel Tree, your go-to channel for all things travel. Canada has long been celebrated as a welcoming haven for international students, attracting individuals from around the globe with its promise of quality education and multicultural society. The country is not just a destination for academic pursuit but often serves as a stepping stone toward permanent residency, making it especially appealing to those seeking to build a future in a new land. However, this once serene picture has become clouded by recent occurrences indicating a troubling trend, an alarming increase in deportations among international students. Compounding this issue are the major political shifts on the horizon, particularly with the upcoming 2025 federal elections and the proposed stringent immigration reforms by Conservative Party leader Pierre Poilievre. As public sentiment around immigration hardens, uncertainties loom over the future for international students who have invested their hopes and dreams in what was previously considered an accessible path to residency. This article aims to dissect the complexities surrounding student deportations in Canada by examining the underlying causes, the potential consequences of the proposed reforms, and practical measures international students can undertake to safeguard their status in this evolving landscape. Remember, before we get started, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our amazing travel tips. Let's start the main topic. Why are students facing deportation? Various factors contribute to the rising number of deportations among international students. Issues such as expired visa statuses, minor violations of Canadian law, and rejected asylum claims serve as legitimate grounds for deportation under current regulations. Moreover, some students fall prey to misinformation or lack of knowledge about their rights and responsibilities, leading to inadvertent violations that put their residency status at risk. Poilievre's proposed reforms signal a shift toward a more enforcement-oriented approach, suggesting that individuals who violate the law or fail to meet immigration criteria will face expedited removal processes. His firm stance indicates a greater likelihood of increased ground-based enforcement, creating an environment of fear for international students and amplifying the potential for deportation that may have previously seemed remote. New immigration targets. What this means for students. The Conservative Party's proposal aims to significantly reduce annual immigration targets to between 200,000 and 250,000, affecting the entire immigration landscape in Canada. This radical move could have profound implications for international students aspiring to achieve permanent residency. It may not only decrease the total number of available opportunities for prospective immigrants but also heighten competition among all applicants, particularly between domestic and international graduates. A decrease in immigration slots would likely lead to a greater emphasis on candidates already possessing Canadian work experience, thereby diminishing opportunities for recent graduates and current students who rely on pathways such as the Post-Graduation Work Permit, PGWP, and the Canadian Experience Class, CEC. For many, Canada's reputation for being a friendly and accessible environment for international students hangs in the balance. The impact of policy shifts on student visas and PR. Under the proposed conservative policies, student visa regulations may become more stringent, creating formidable barriers for those transitioning from education to formal employment and, ultimately, to permanent residency. The prioritization of the Canadian Experience Class over student visas could mean fewer pathways for international students to claim residency through their academic endeavors. This reorientation of immigration policy underscores the urgent need for students to remain vigilant and proactive in adapting to these impending changes while maximizing their employment opportunities during and after their studies. How to stay safe. Few tips for international students. To navigate this increasingly complex environment, international students can take proactive measures to protect their residency status. First, maintaining legal status is crucial. Students should regularly ensure that visas and associated documents are current and in good standing. Second, avoiding any legal troubles, no matter how minor, can serve to mitigate the risks of deportation. Third, staying informed about immigration updates by following reputable news sources, joining student organizations that advocate for international students, and consulting legal professionals when necessary will help students anticipate potential changes in policies and how these changes may impact their situations. What's next? Preparing for the 2025 elections. The looming elections in October 2025 are poised to be a critical moment in shaping the future of Canada's immigration policies. In anticipation of potential changes, international students should prepare by organizing essential documents such as academic transcripts, work permits, and other relevant paperwork. Exploring alternative pathways to residency, participating in skill-building opportunities, and engaging with local communities can also enhance their profiles and reduce the uncertainties they face in an unpredictable political climate. Recommendations. To mitigate the impacts of proposed reforms and safeguard their status, international students should consider the following recommendations. 1. Stay informed. Regularly check updates from reputable sources regarding immigration policies and student rights. 2. Seek legal advice. Utilize the services of immigration consultants or lawyers to clarify doubts and understand the implications of policy changes on personal situations. 3. Engage with community resources. Join international student organizations that offer resources, guidance, and advocacy, helping students collectively navigate challenges. 4. Diversify skills. Enhance employability by gaining work experience and skill certifications that align with Canadian job markets, thereby making a stronger case for their residency applications. 5. Network actively. Building relationships with professionals in their fields can open doors for job opportunities, recommendations, and support during the transition to permanent residency. Just to conclude, we must admit that the future of international students in Canada appears increasingly uncertain, particularly in light of the proposed immigration reforms that may exacerbate the rate of deportations. The atmosphere of apprehension surrounding these changes calls for students to adopt a proactive stance in safeguarding their futures while navigating a challenging landscape. Their resilience will be crucial in managing the complexities entailed in this shifting tide. As Canada continues to weigh its policies against public sentiment, the commitment to inclusivity in education and immigration will ultimately be tested. By preparing for these transformations and staying informed, international students can create potential pathways to stability, even amidst rising challenges. Ultimately, the fate of Canada's reputation as a student-friendly destination hangs in the balance, urging students to remain vigilant and adaptive in the face of change. Thanks for joining us today on Travel Tree. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up and share it with your travel buddies. Make sure to subscribe for more fantastic travel tips and destination guides. Safe travels, and see you in the next video.